Okay, this is Ape Cartoon, and this is the trial run of Heel Turn, a new experimental podcast all about wrestling, nothing else. And as always, my co-host Bones. Yeah. One thing we've both been dying to talk about lately is this business with Kevin Nash, talking about what did he say? Okay, he was talking about how the new guys they're all too small, and but he was kind of shitty about it. Yeah, remember, because he had posted that thing on Twitter. He had let's see what he said here. I got it right here. Oh, thought I did, but he called them vanilla midgets, and how, what was it, Benoit and Guerrero, they killed wrestling when they become champions, which I don't agree with. Both Benoit and Guerrero were fantastic. They were amazing. Now, if he was talking about CM Punk or Daniel Bryan, then I would totally be on board with him for the first time ever. But okay. Hmm. No, I won't say that they're the death of professional wrestling. Um, I would say that right now, even though there are plenty of other guys out there, bigger, better, they even look better. For some reason, it's these little guys like Punk and Brian who are being spoon fed to us, and it's just not believable. It's uh, you can only go with the whole David and Goliath story so many times. It gets boring. It doesn't happen that often. No, not at all. When you have guys like Eddie and Benoit, I mean, they might have been short guys, but they were built. You could actually see muscle in these guys. I can see more muscle tone in Brian than I can Punk, but I don't know. I remember as a kid watching these guys, and every night they were on, they always brought more to the show. Yes, they were little guys, but they were exciting. They had charisma. They had what it took, and they knew how to get the crowd going. So I do believe that Nash is wrong in that sense, as to where when it comes to Punk and Brian, great guys. I Mike skills are awesome. Um, well, Punk's pipe bombs. It seems like nowadays all they do is he hasn't had a real pipe bomb since that one like a year ago. So anytime he says anything, just even slightly controversial, and they call it a pipe bomb. But I mean, not to hop off topic there. But what do you think? Do you agree with Nash? You don't. Well, neither do I. Well, why don't you agree with him? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Definitely. I I want to say, well, here's the thing. A part of me will always want to dislike Nash, but you're right. He's very good at what he does, man. He is a total heel inside and out of the ring. And you're right. Nothing Jericho says or anybody says is going to matter because the moment they say anything, he's got them. And so, I mean, it sucks, but you're right. You're upstairs. Exactly. But I'm guessing. Here's the thing. I'm willing to say that there's at least two people on the WWE roster right now who have no idea who Kevin Nash is. And, I mean, and not to be sexist or anything, but at least in the women's division. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. Hmm. Now would you say that Nash would probably feel that he deserves the same pop as Lesnar got when he returned? Because Nash didn't, his that pop was not as big as Lesnar. Be, because remember we watched WrestleMania and the night after we were watching Raw and people were already chanting in the audience. They had to bring him out. They had no choice. They knew he was there. They said just give him to us. They wanted Lesnar. Nobody wants Nash except Triple H. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. 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 I'm actually, I hate to say it, but you've sparked my interest. I now want to know how a Nash Miz feud would play out. That's a weird that'd be a strange match. I would never expect to see those two in the same ring. I mean, I yeah. Okay. Well, no, he seems like he'd be a perfect goofball. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, not at all. No, that's what made Austin a perfect champ. Was he? Austin, his I would say he didn't even have vices. He wasn't addicted to anything. He didn't. He couldn't get addicted to anything. He just did these things. Oh, and real quick, to make a note about last week or like Monday night's Raw. Remember when Sheamus stole the car? Yeah. Remember it? Be a star, steal a car. What a turd, man. Ah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you gotta remember they're selling to kids, man. You know, it's always funny in a cartoon when they almost swear, but you know, like a car horn honks or something. Oh yeah. Here's the thing though. I agree. You know, if Seamus was a pervert, I think it'd be great if all of a sudden all the divas like some of their undergarments were to come up missing. Like they would have to sometimes share each other's suits because they're just coming up missing. And this like he would be the perfect time for Santino to go into full detective mode, like you know he did before. I think what did he do that with the Muppets? I can't remember. But yeah, he just go like full detective mode and finally, yeah, at some point find Seamus out, and he finds him. Like maybe he opens up his Seamus's locker, and then he does that like the look, and then you just see this big pile of bra and panties come toppling over on him. I think that'd be great. I think it'd be a great way to make a total heel turn for Sheamus. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Hmm. Hmm. No, not at all. What? Like I should, yeah, like, I should do something about this. Hmm. Well, I think the time it Sheamus was ruined for me. And here's the thing: you can when it comes to Austin, I think you can use Austin in any scenario. You never seen even from I guess well for me, I never saw a commercial for any wrestling toy as a kid, and any wrestling figure, and there's Stone Cold Steve Austin stopping some kid in the store, be like, hey, what do you got in the bag? But fucking, you've got Sheamus doing it. He was in a Target commercial. It was airing before WrestleMania, and he was being all chummy with this kid, talking about what he's got in the bag. The wrestler shouldn't give a shit. Re- Exactly. Like stop him. Like when the kids, like wait till the mom's gone. They could have made it so perfect. Like, they could. The mom says, "Okay, you're in the toy aisle. I'll be back in like 5 minutes." And the kid's like, "Okay, mom." You know, and then but you see Sheamus poke his head around a corner just a little bit. Perfect setup for pervert Sheamus, and it would have been great for the commercial. I'd be more willing. God, my brogue. It's disgusting. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about the Miz because there was that thing here. It says it's actually here on SC Scoops. I'll read it off. It says earlier this year, the Miz filmed a cameo for a comedy movie, The Campaign, starring Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis. During his scene, the Miz introduced Will Ferrell's character at a campaign rally. Unfortunately, the scene was cut during post production. I won't go ahead and read the whole entire thing, which is fine because there's not a whole lot there. Um, which is fine, Fuck the Miz. Everybody always says that. You hate the Miz. I hate the Miz. Everybody hates the Miz. You think he's pathetic and worthless. I think he's a genius because here's the thing. Just like Nash, the Miz can open his mouth, and right away you're like, "Shut your mouth, Miz." He's got you hooked already. You're a total mark. You hate him. Everybody hates him. He knows you hate him. He talks about it. He talks about it in interviews all the time. He's like, I know people hate me. It earns me millions. He knows what he's doing, and everybody's falling for it. People love to hate this guy. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I think he is, man. You know, it's you would think that. Well, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. No, well, no one. That's the thing. Nobody likes to see him, but he's great because they put him in your face. You know, the thing is, you take a guy like The Miz, and you take a guy like Zack Ryder. Who do you feel is more entertaining? Now, see, you can stand Zack Ryder, not for too long, just for a little bit, but he's kind of entertaining. He's somewhat entertaining because he's such a goof. All right. He's a little full of himself. So is the Miz. I feel like the Miz is just the heel version of Zack Ryder's character to an extent. Um, but somehow, you know, we will definitely see more of the Miz than we will of Zack Ryder because something about is there's just something about the Miz. He pulls people in. People hate him, and for some reason that hatred draws them in. I don't want to see any of them win any world titles. Yeah. Well, I think almost any of them. It sucks because, uh, I mean, unless you're giving the belt to people like Ryback or shit, go ahead, give it to The Rock or Lesnar. That's the thing, you know, real quick with Lesnar, I think it's gonna be a while, even if he sticks around. Because I feel like if he keeps losing at pay-per-views, he might not stick around. But Lesnar, dude, I don't know when that guy's ever gonna hold a belt again, if he ever will. But I mean, they're the bigger guys. They're the bigger guys on the roster. Even fuck shit. Even what's his face? Randy Orton. Boring to watch. I hate when he does that nutty shit in the ring where he loses his mind. It's irritating. He's I don't even want to see a title on him. He's too small. He's boring. Yeah. Let's let's see. It says here WWE announces new Saturday morning show. You scared? Oh, why not? I hope it's a cartoon, and they turn into different parts of the ring, kind of like that old cartoon. Remember where I think it was it Wayne Gretzky? Did- Yeah, like Michael Jordan turned into a basketball. That's such a stupid cartoon. Of course not. You were probably 38 at the time. Man, okay, so let's talk SummerSlam for a second here. It is coming up. I know we're both probably gonna watch it. I think we've both pretty much called it. But let's see. Punk, I think will keep his title, and will. I think eventually he will lose it to The Rock, of course. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be at SummerSlam. Almost positive it won't be. But let's see. What else is going on at SummerSlam? I know Randy Orton's not going to be there. I read about that. Yeah, I guess he doesn't even have a spot. That poor bastard. Yeah, it sucked to be him. I don't know why I keep going back to Randy Orton. I've been thinking about Randy Orton all day. It just sucks to be him right now. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Wh- On Raw? Um, shit, who did he? I don't know. Was it Swagger? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. The very few. Yeah. Well, no, I want to watch it, man. I should start watching again because I remember I enjoyed what I watched. I thought it was great, but for some reason, and here's the thing. I think the reason I get so wore out about the fact of watching it is because I've already know that like come Monday night, even now, I've already watched 3 hours of it, and to watch any wrestling after a night of Raw, 3 hours of Raw, even 2 hours of Raw is just terrifying. Yeah. Oh man, I don't understand. Well, okay. I remember. I think I told you about this, where I watched Raw on YouTube, the new 3 hour episode, and I noticed that the video length was only 2 hours, which meant 3 hours of commercials. No, not 3 hours. I'm 1 hour of commercial. And so, I mean, do they really need that? Do they really need to have that extra hour or that whole entire block just for commercials? I mean, are you following me here? I mean, the fact. Ah man, fuck that. I'm not gonna watch. I can't do that. I can't watch 3 hours of Raw anymore. Fuck that. Ugh. So, what? Okay, you're all for TNA. What's going on in TNA? Sell it to me. Sell TNA to me right now. You can't. Was Robert Roode the only one on there you were really rooting for? Hmm. Do you see um, Heath Slater still in the business 5 years from now? Fuck yeah. I wouldn't say he's over like gangbusters, but I mean, I'd say he's doing a good job. You want to hear a few wrestling jokes? Why did Kevin Nash cross the road? He didn't. He already tore his quad stepping off the curb. Why does Big Show lose his way so frequently? Lose his way so frequently. He keeps turning. uh, why was Ultimate Warrior fired from the pet shop? He couldn't sell pedigree. The pet shop. Yeah. I'll give you one more. RVD and Jeff Hardy get into a car. Who's driving? Jeff Hardy. Yeah. The police. uh, so anything else you want to say today? Anything else you want to anything you want to cover? Let's talk TNA. Let's talk we talk too much WWE. Let's talk. Mm-hmm. Me and Bubba Ray. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. No. Yeah, you're right. You marry the boss's daughter, but don't ever talk about it, man. This it's gonna ruin you. Oh God. Definitely. Exactly. 7 more. We need 7 more. And then a finale episode. And then the big comeback episode. Then there's the farewell episode with Mr. WrestleMania. And then you're done after maybe like 4 more. And then it's done. Done. Oh, Jesus Christ. Think about when he dies, man. Oh. Still. Now, is he still gonna pull off the whole Christian thing? Awesome, good. I feel like anytime I see or hear anything about Shawn Michaels, or anytime they talk about Shawn Michaels, and his history, they always have to show that fucking barbershop scene with Janetti. Oh, I'm so sick of that. I am. I've seen that so many times now. I'm ready to see Piper hit Snuka with a coconut again. Show me that 20 more times. Well, you know what? That's probably the most priceless moment in wrestling history. That was the best. But yeah, uh, Michaels, Jannetty barbershop scene, and Taker and Mankind off the top of the cell. I've seen it so many times now. I don't feel like it would hurt. I feel completely immune to that. Ugh. What else do they do that with? Well, let's see. Well, they do with the milk truck once in a while. Like like when Austin came out, was it in like gazebo or whatever it was? He sprayed him with beer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did the milk. He fucking did it. But that was awesome though, man. He fucking did the milk. You love rice and bananas. You eat bananas. You're right. Yuck. I hate rice. I don't want to talk about rice. It's so boring. Just that I fucking hate it. No, you're totally fine. I don't even want to talk about rice. It's so exhausting and boring to think about. I'm sure there's at least that one person's like, fuck yeah, man, I hate rice too. Yeah, down with rice. Oh god. Oh yeah, did you read about Kamala and how what was it? There was somebody set up that foundation. Was it like some sort of fundraiser for wounded wrestlers? And they wanted to help him. I think it was to pay off his doctor bill because it's Kamala. Kamala's awesome, but I'm sure he doesn't have more than 5 nickels to his name in one setting anymore. So, but did you read about that where like they screwed him over, or like he's like I don't want to do it. I think that's what happened. Like he said like I don't want to do this. Oh, okay, well like they went online and like were like I think it was on Twitter or something and started calling him a pussy. It's bizarre. Who calls Kamala a pussy? He just lost a foot. Fuck that noise. It just seems rude. Oh yeah, man, I would love it. Are you looking forward to the return of Wade Barrett at all? I don't really care anymore. Really? I mean, he's a big guy. I think is I like him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me what you think about this, because I know you'd probably hate it because it's something I know we've argued about a lot. I don't know if it's true. There's a rumor going around. Brodus Clay might be turning heel and losing the dancing Funkasaurus gimmick. You, no, I'm asking you. I want your opinion on that. Looks like we're coming up on it. How you feeling? Well, yeah. Let's talk Brodus for a minute. Give it another few minutes, and then we'll close the show. Mm-hmm. Well, they are idiots. Yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I think you meant to say Funkadactyls, Funkasauruses. Be- because Vince McMahon is the king of the old bait and switch. Exactly. Well, we don't know if he's heel yet. He's in the gray. Well, yeah, because he's always up there dancing with kids, you know? Yeah. Well, that's what they do, though. Yeah, they keep him for a little bit and then they turn him. Perfect example. Fucking Kane. He turned. He's already a babyface again, and I bet you anything. 6 months from now, maybe a year, Big Show will be back to taking pictures with kids with progeria. So, but I guess that is where we're going to end it tonight. So, I guess thank you for listening. As always, my name is Abe Cartoon with my very beautiful host, our co-host Bones, and you've been listening to The Heel Turn, and we will see you next week.